Are you thinking of starting a wax melt or candle business and you would love to earn £163,000 in your first year? If you do, I'm going to teach you exactly how we did that at Cozy Aromas. We are a 7-figure home fragrance business. We launched in 2018 and in our first year we turned over £163,000 and it was really simple to do. So stick around, I'm going to show you exactly how we did that. Before we get into it though, make sure you like this video, make sure you leave a comment below and introduce yourself, and also subscribe to this channel, because if you are serious about growing your home fragrance business, then we are going to be dropping content all the time. There's also a link below to our newsletter where every week we give you a proper in-depth article with actionable advice on how you can grow your business. So let's get into it. So it was back in early 2018 where my wife and I had the idea of creating a wax melt business. So my wife was working full-time in a school at the time. She really was starting to fall out of love with the job and we wanted to do something that she could work from home doing. She loves wax melts and candles and things like that. And at the time I was working in marketing and I was driving all around our local area going to various different meetings every single week. And I'd always stop off somewhere and buy her a gift. Now this one time I bought her this candle and we lit it. It was quite expensive and we lit it and it was just rubbish. And I don't know what it was, but we were just in the mindset of Tamer wanting to change her job because she was unhappy. So we were just looking at this candle thinking, how on earth could that be so expensive and how easy is it to make? So we looked into it and we bought some ingredients and we started to make wax melts because they were much simpler to get into. So that's what we did. We started experimenting, making a few different ones. It was baby powder, which was our first ever scent. And we created that and we had friends and family testing it and it was bloody brilliant. They were fantastic. We were really proud of how they came out. So we thought this is a really good opportunity to create a little business working from home, making wax melts and selling them online. As I was in marketing at the time, digital marketing, I was used to building websites and driving traffic to it and scaling up e-commerce brands. So, I had a bit of a background knowledge there. And what we did initially was we created a Shopify website. Okay, that was the very first thing we did. However, we password protected it. Now, when you password protect a Shopify website, you get a little landing page and you can customize it. But essentially what it is when people land on that, they can enter their email address and then they'll go into an email list. So what we did was we customized this landing page to say, sign up below and when we launch, we'll give you 20% off your first order. What we did then was we created a MailChimp account completely free and we created a list on there which was landing page subscribers. And you can link the two together, link Shopify to MailChimp. So simple and intuitive to do, anyone can do it. So that anyone that submitted that email address would then get put into this list on MailChimp. And then all we did was we created a Facebook page and an Instagram profile and we filled it with content. Now, people resonate with other people. They love seeing how things are made. They love having a look into behind the scenes and seeing into people's personal lives because people are nosy. So we filled it with content about Tamer and about how she's starting and sort of her process of making things, sort of introducing her to the audience. Obviously there was no audience to begin with, so you're just loading it with content. But you make sure, certainly on Instagram, you make sure you engage with other accounts all the time, other relevant accounts all the time, and that's how you're going to slowly build an audience, and that's what we did. So we were filling this full of content, behind the scenes content, letting people know that we're launching soon, showing the videos and pictures of Tamer making the products behind the scenes. That started to build a bit of an audience, and of course we were encouraging people to go to our landing page to submit their email address. We drove traffic to that with Facebook ads. And this was so simple, so simple. We created a Facebook Ads Manager account, and within there we created a really simple ad which was targeting people that liked Yankee candles. Now, we figured that if you like Yankee candles, you're probably going to like our stuff, okay? Because it's the same thing. And Yankee candles are a huge brand with a huge following, so it just worked. We just thought it would work well, and it did. It was a really simple advert just saying, we're launching soon, sign up below to get 20% off your first order. And we launched it with about £20, £25 a day ad budget, and then people were starting to subscribe. It was wonderful. We saw these numbers go up and we thought, wow, people are going to enjoy, are sort of really looking forward to us launching. Anyway, when it first came around to launch, we decided that we wanted to be a subscription box company first. We had not planned on launching an online shop. It was purely a subscription box service. The reason for that is because the absolute gold dust of any business is recurring revenue, because it's predictable. You're not starting the month with zero every single month. You know roughly what you're going to have coming in. So that's why we started that model. Anyway, launch day came round, we sent out our email, we had about 1,000 people, and we sent out our email, and then in that first day we had 3 people sign up. 3 people, that was it, and we thought, oh my God, what have we done wrong here? But anyway, we carried on, we had 3 people sign up, so firstly we were happy with that, of course. It's not big numbers, nowhere near, and we thought it'd be more, but we had 3 people, we had 3 customers that wanted to receive our stuff every single month. As the week went on, by the end of the following week, we had about 20 in total, 20 people sign up, and then we just kept at it. We kept putting the content together. By the end of May 2018, we had about 75 members, which we were delighted with. And it was at that point we thought, okay, this is fantastic, but it's not sort of scaling, it's not really going the right way we want it to go. By this point, Tamer had left her job and she was working on this full time. Okay, so this needed to generate an income because, of course it does. We have bills to pay. So we figured, what can we do? And we listened to our customers and their feedback. And with our subscription box, what we did was every single month we'd send them 4 brand new wax melts. Okay, so bear in mind this was only month 1, now heading into month 2. They'd received 4. Now they loved them and they wanted to rebuy them, but we had no way of them doing that. So we launched an online store, and that is when things started to really take off. So customers would receive their wax melts every single month, and then they could go into the online store a couple of weeks later and then they can buy the ones that they loved. So, and what happened there was we saw that actually more people were just buying through the online store than subscribing. So we continued to add products to the online store, expanding our scent range, and orders were starting to come in. 3 months passed and we'd had 3 lots of subscription boxes go out, but more importantly, we'd had products on our online store. People were buying those, and then once they realized they loved them, they were then subscribing to our monthly subscription box. And this was just fantastic for us. But we thought, this is wonderful, but it's still not earning the income we need after all expenses. So what can we do here? So we created a really simple offer. And at the time, we sold little boxes of little heart wax melts, and they cost us about £2 to make, and we sold them for £15 a box. So there was plenty of margin in that product for us. So we created an offer which was buy 1 box, get 1 free, and they could choose between a variety of different collections. We launched that to our existing customer base, and we sold about 50 in the first day. It was unreal, it was fantastic. So we created a Facebook advert around this, and just a very simple ad, a couple of pictures of what the product was, buy 1, get 1 free. And we targeted Yankee Candle followers and various other different sort of interests, such as home decor, high-end shops, that kind of thing. And sure enough, orders started to come in. We were only spending £25, £30 a day still at this point on Facebook ads, but orders were coming in. The product we were selling was in total £15 plus shipping. It cost us £4 to make the product, and the cost per acquisition on Facebook was about £6 or £7. So there was still a good £5 profit in every single one, which isn't a huge amount, but firstly, it's still a profit. And secondly, once they become a customer, we can then remarket them with other products in our store, and then eventually get them to become a subscription box member. That worked wonders. We started to scale up the ads. We spent £50 a day, £75 a day, £100 a day. And then in November 2018, we turned over £15,000 in 1 month, which after 8 months of starting for us was just remarkable. It was incredible. And that was the first month that Tamer actually managed to earn a good income, more than I was doing in my marketing job, which I was quite jealous about. But anyway, that's how it was. And then December was just as good. And then in January, we started January with £1,000 a day in sales coming in. And bear in mind, this is just Tamer working from home. So there's a lot of products that we have to make and dispatch. It was, insane. The amount of wax and mess and just everything we had around our house was unreal. So later that month, I quit my job in marketing and I joined with Tamer full time. And we got our first workshop. So we had our own place where we could go together every single day, make the products, dispatch the products, everything. And at that point, it became real because this needed to replace both of our salaries plus pay for the rent and everything else on this new unit that we'd got. So that's when we really started to scale up. We started spending £200, £300, £400, £500 a day on Facebook ads with this same offer. And it was going through the roof. Every time we increased our Facebook ads, we would get more sales, as simple as that. That's how we started to grow. And then what we found was these customers would buy this offer, okay? And then what we would do is a week later, we'd send them an email saying, have you tried these other products on our store? Then the people that would buy those, a week after that, would say, how about becoming a subscription box member? And that's how it happened. And after our first year of trading, we'd turned over £163,000 by doing this, as well as we generated about 400 subscription box members paying £15 a month each. We knew at this point that this was a proper business that we could earn a good living from and start to scale up. So if you are looking to start your own wax melt and candle business, or if you've already started but you're looking for ways to sort of push forward, then make sure you create a lead magnet. Make sure you create a landing page where people, and you're encouraging people to leave their email address in exchange for a small discount. Use Facebook ads to send traffic to that landing page to build your audience. Use Instagram and Facebook to build an audience, engage with them all the time, share behind the scenes content. People are nosy, they love to see this stuff. Really let your content resonate with your audience. Create Facebook ads targeting your store with a really important killer offer. So that's the story on how we started Cozy Aromas and how we grew it to £163,000 of revenue in the first year. I hope you can take some value from that and perhaps implement some changes into your business. If you found this useful, please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. It's really important to us as it helps us reach more people. We're going to continue to release lots of wonderful content for you to use to grow your business. But until next time, take care everybody.